right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome to our stage Brian Lilly, the mastermind behind Show Tour. Brian, welcome to day 2 of your kickoff.
And we're so excited to be debuting and kicking the tour off here this year for 2024 in Orlando, Florida. We had our finale of the tour last year in October, and here we are back 6 months later. And so happy to be here, and so happy to have the U.S. Navy Blue Angels performing here for the first time. Who's excited to see the Blue Angels perform today? All right, so that was a warm-up. When we get up to the Blue Angel time, you're actually going to have to cheer louder. So get ready for that. But we've got an awesome lineup here today. We've got the U.S. Air Force F-22 Raptor demo team, the jet that does somersaults in the sky. They're going to dazzle you. We've got the Coast Guard here. We've got amazing civilian performers. We have, and we're going to do that in just a little bit. We're going to race a Cybertruck against Mike Goulian, and then we're going to race him later against the P-51. A lot of really cool stuff that we have lined up for you today. I want to give a big shout out to my team, the Show team, the guys and ladies that work with me year-round to make this happen. So Steve, Kyle, David, Dawson, Bo, and Mia, you guys are awesome, and looking forward to doing this 5 more times with you this year. And then with that, I want to thanks, George, and everybody. Have a great time. Back to you, Brittany.
Absolutely incredible. So we have so much coming up for you. I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of what you can expect this afternoon. Again, we will have...
We're on our way over there to the stage.
Perfect. That's our Air Boss in our ear back here. George Klein, Air Boss Incorporated, is up on the stand. He is going to make sure we have a safe and incredible air show. So coming up pretty soon, we're going to have our RE/MAX skydiving team coming up to the stage for a meet and greet.
I don't know if it's going to happen. How many of you would like to see a race between the Cybertruck and a P-51 Mustang?
Oh yeah, lots of hands going up everywhere.
All right, we're going to see Scooter Yoke. If I can text him and let him know, I think we're going to see a race between the Cybertruck and the P-51.
I think that may happen. Now, I saw Scooter and Michael Goulian kind of nose to nose in the briefing this morning, and they were both wanting to race the truck, and I wasn't sure what they were talking. Thank you very much. It's really an honor to have you all here as we move forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about 2 minutes away from getting to the point where we're going to start our national anthem. So this is a great opportunity for you to find whatever you need to move or do whatever. If you're able to stand, we would ask that you would do that when we transition to our national anthem here in just a minute. And then we will cue you at the appropriate time for that. We have some wonderful folks joining us on stage. I'm going to tell you about them now because I want you to hear their names. We have 2 wonderful anthem singers with us here today. Miss Erin Boone and Miss Kristen Svensson are here with us. They are going to do a wonderful job singing. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Absolutely. I'm telling you, they're going to blow your socks off here in just a minute. But before we go to the anthem, it's my honor to introduce Pastor Nate Goss from... about 2.5 to 3 seconds. Now, Michael had a great head of steam on it, Brittany. He kind of blew right by it. From your left to your right. Now, you'll see the KC-135, and if you look closely, you can see they have deployed the air refueling boom. It's extended from the back of the aircraft. In order to refuel another aircraft, the KC-135 boom operator inserts the refueling boom into the receptacle of a receiver aircraft. After the two aircraft make contact, fuel pumps are turned on, transferring fuel to the receiver at a rate of nearly 1,000 gallons per minute. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, your KC-135 East Coast demo team. For America today, tomorrow, and throughout the 21st century. Oh man, Brittany, you know what? Did you see how low they got? They advertised 5 to 10 feet, but I heard the crew talking this morning over a cup of coffee. Here's the deal, folks. What you don't know that goes on behind the scenes, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. The crew this morning were talking about seeing how low they could go. The pilot and the co-pilot were both talking about yesterday they didn't get very low. Today they were gonna get lower, but here's the deal.
Hello, hello.
Whoever's flying has to fly the entire crew around the, well, let's call it coffee. Japanese homeland had been attacked in over 2,000 years. They were incredibly humiliated and they were mad. The Japanese troops massacred an estimated